Hey, welcome to Graphic Policy Television, GPTV. I'm Brett. It's Wednesday, which means it's new comic book day all across the world. New floppies, new trades, new graphic novels are all hitting shelves, and you should go check them out. So we've got two new trades to show off. Now, this is trades from DC Comics Rebirth. We have Nightwing and Green Lanterns. Two relatively new series. Nightwing's kind of just a new volume for a series, and Green Lanterns is fairly new in the Green Lantern world. We're going to go over what's inside of each tray, whether or not you should buy it, and discuss a little bit. So now, for those who don't know, DC Rebirth was the huge event of last year, 2016, where DC brought in the old and the new and mixed it into this new recipe that kind of honors legacy while also putting the company forward with all kinds of new characters, focuses, and go on. And some have been really, really good, and some not so much. The question is, where do these two land when it comes to that? So we'll go by alpha order for this. So Green Lanterns. Now, this was an interesting series, kind of a buddy cop series is the best way to describe it. It was written by Sam Humphries, Robson, Rocha, Ethan Sciver, Ed Beans are all when it comes to the art. There's also some contribution from Geoff Johns, Tom Derenick as well. It collects Green Lanterns Rebirth #1, Green Lanterns 1 through 6. That's 7 issues at about $3 a piece. It's $21. This is only $16.99, so you save about $4 or something like that, somewhere around there. Overall, not bad when it comes to price. You're basically getting an issue for free. Now, the story is focusing on the two new Green Lanterns, roughly new Green Lanterns of Earth, Jessica Cruz and Simon Baz. So what's interesting is we're getting away from Hal Jordan in this series as the champion of Earth and Green Lanterns and focusing on these two. Now, Simon Baz has been Green Lantern for a little while, hasn't had the best reception when it comes to people. And then Jessica Cruz is very new. She came into prominence with the Dark Side War, Dark Side War storyline. She got chosen by the evil Green Lantern of Earth 3, and then was freed at the end of Dark Side, whatever war, and she now became one of the Green Lanterns of Earth. Very interesting character. So Simon Baz carries a gun, don't know why, wears a mask. There kind of makes sense why he wears a mask if you really know the character. He's Muslim from Detroit and very kind of cocky in a Guy Gardner sort of way. Thinks he really knows how to handle stuff. Generally kind of a jackass, not the nicest person in the world. And then you've got Jessica Cruz, who is very unsure of herself. She is somewhat phobic of crowds and going outside, and would rather stay inside by herself. She's not quite agoraphobic, but she definitely has some confidence issues in herself. So the two of them together are very interesting. Baz really knows how to control his ring. She doesn't. So the combination of the two is actually really, really solid. It's, I think, what really drives the series, and what I enjoy of the series is kind of watching basically this buddy cop. Simon Baz, while not the old veteran like Guy Gardner or Jon Stewart or Kyle Rayner or Hal Jordan, he is a veteran compared to Jessica and thinks he kind of knows it all. And then Jessica is the young rookie cop who is trying to learn how to use her ring. So that is actually really fantastic. This first story itself deals with Red Lanterns and them trying to kind of create a new home planet. They set some stuff up for down the road. And that story itself I'm kind of on. It's not too exciting. I think we've seen a lot better when it comes to Green Lantern stories in the past. So that isn't quite the draw for me. It's really just the combination of the two that I've enjoyed, the two characters. The art in itself is solid. It's really good. You get some cool views like this. It's nothing that quite blows me away. It's not, some of the amazing stuff that we've seen from like Ethan Van Sciver in the past with Green Lanterns. Overall not bad, but not great. I think the second storyline, which kicks off, I think, in issue 7, gets a lot stronger and much more interesting when it comes to the plot itself. But overall, it's not bad. As a companion book to Hal Jordan, the Green Lantern Corps, it's pretty decent. I think the writing is getting stronger as the series is going on. Of course, the characters, I think, are the most interesting thing about it all. As far as extras in the comic, we have variant cover gallery. There are covers like in between the chapters, so you get some stuff like that. And then the cover gallery, we also get some designs of the characters, which actually is kind of pretty interesting. There's tons of designs of Jessica Cruz. I do like her design a lot more of what they went with. It's kind of more of a traditional Green Lantern design. So that's actually pretty neat. I think that's one of the neatest things about this trade is you get to see some of the earlier designs for Jessica Cruz. Overall, though, I really do like Boz. I like Cruz as characters. The next volume of Green Lanterns, not volume, but next trade is I think a lot stronger than this one. So if you're a hardcore Green Lantern fan or you like buddy cops, this is worth it. Overall, though, I kind of put that in the sort of category. Nightwing, though. Nightwing, I think, is out of the two, is the stronger of the choice for this week. So this one it's kind of weird. It's written by Tim Seeley with artist Javier Fernandez, colorist Chris Sotomayor. It has Nightwing Rebirth #1 and Nightwing 1 through 4, and then 7 through 8. So it breaks up 5 and 6. I don't remember what the hell the storyline. I think it was the Night of the Monster Men story, so it got interrupted a little bit. But that's what, 7 issues in this. Again, 7 issues, $3 a piece, $21. This is $17. You're getting $4 off of that. So basically, the storyline for Better Than Batman is Nightwing going off and trying to really find himself and differentiate himself a little bit from Batman. He was an agent of Spiral, which was kind of cool, seeing Dick Grayson as a spy. This one is getting more back to Nightwing's relationship with Batgirl, Barbara Gordon. And in this case, we get a new character named Raptor. I think he was a new character. I don't remember him from before. But Raptor is actually really kind of interesting. I wouldn't say a version of Batman, but of course, obviously, playing off a bird and all that. All falls in there. But he is aggressive. He works for the Court of Owls. There's all kinds of crossing and double crossing and triple crossing in it. But I think Raptor is actually kind of cool. What's really solid in, I believe, in issue 7 or 8 is you get a lot more information about Raptor and his origin. That's where the story gets really, really fascinating. Basically, the first, 4 issues is Dick Grayson having to deal with the Court of Owls, which I'm not going to really go into and explain all that history, but he basically winds up joining the Court of Owls at the end of the last Batman run or Detective run or something like that, or maybe it was the Grayson run, whatever. And then he's part of Court of Owls, and he's trying to bring him down along with Raptor. But is Raptor on his side? Is he not on his side? I'm going to leave you to read the comic and find out. Overall, really, really entertaining comic. The art is kind of mixed a little bit. There's some things like this, which I think looks really, really great. And then I really wish I just went to the one page that I looked at. And then there is... I'm not doing that because that's a spoiler. I can't find it. I can't find it. Whatever. And then there's some other art that's, I don't think, quite as solid. But overall, it's got that rough design, which is kind of cool. I don't know how to quite describe it. If anyone knows the style, let me know. But there's that... Yeah, it's great characters. There's good-looking stuff. Overall, it's really good. There's maybe minor issues here and there, but nothing that really kills it at all. Overall, like the art. As far as extras, we have the variant cover gallery in the back, and some sketches of Nightwing and Raptor. I mean, the thing is, with Nightwing, he's got his traditional outfit, so it's not like we're going to get random character designs, and we've got Raptor's look here. So you don't quite get as much stuff as you might have gotten in the Green Lantern story. But overall, the two of them, I really like this one more so than, I think this is the art where I'm kind of it's not bad, but it doesn't quite sing like some of the other stuff. Overall, I really like the story arc. I think it's cool. It gets Nightwing kind of back to his traditional self, is dealing with the Court of Owls, which is, I think, one of my favorite additions to the Batman mythos in so many years. And it also introduces Raptor, who I think is actually a really, really cool character, and then there's a kind of a twist at the end of Raptor's interaction and why it matters. Out of the two, I really, really like Nightwing. Green Lanterns, I'd kind of give with the so-so. We're going to go with that sort of ratings. So you should check them out. They're out this week. They should be out in bookstores next week. And overall, like, another 2 good examples of DC Rebirth. Neither are bad at all. You know, it just really kind of depends on your taste and what you're looking for as far as comics, of whether or not you'll enjoy it. So you should go order them, check them out, and go support your local comic shop. Now, if you're watching this video, you're probably into comic books and comic news, interviews, previews, all that stuff. You should go check us out at graphicpolicy.com. We're also on Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, Tumblr, all at Graphic Policy, keeping it nice and consistent. Until next time, thank you so much for watching, and keep reading those comics. Keep it geeky. Hey, thanks for watching the previous video from Graphic Policy Television. Just by watching, you help support our site. Thank you so much. Now, if you're watching these videos, you probably care about geeky things like movies, television, comic books, toys, games, video games, you name it. You can go and subscribe right now to our YouTube channel to stay in touch and catch all the new videos, or check out our website at graphicpolicy.com. There's a nice link on this end of the video. But as always, thank you for watching. Keep on rocking and keep it geeky.